We in our family. Black Power. It's the general. Y'all already know we about to put in some serious work. Y'all know we about to put serious work in. Make sure y'all get on over there to Patreon. General SETI. Link right there in the chat. I'm going to make sure I drop it in there. Make sure y'all click that link. KingSETI.com products, DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies, all type of African and Kemetic jewelry. We got that for you. Get over there to my Teachable link right down in the chat. It'll be in the video description. We got a lot of self-help programs designed by the general. Man, you get over there now. Don't you miss out. You get yourself together. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. You know what I'm saying? Share this video with your family. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go straight to work. Let's go straight to work. We got to get on these Bible thumping Negroes and Neanderthals and whoever else we got to get on. We're in the house. Thank you, family. We got to get on them today. You feel what I'm saying? I'm doing a marathon of kicking ass. Scholarly kicking ass all over the internet today. Yes, yes, yes. Anybody that want it can get it. You see what I'm saying? I got to come out. You understand? The great champion of the Black Power world. And I got to slay. I got to put some chalk lines out here because niggas thinking it's a game. You see what I'm saying? Calling all champions out there. You see what I'm saying? Calling all champions, nigga. I put 2 or 3 of you niggas on the same team at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Body y'all niggas. That's right. That's what I said. Let's talk about it today. Because we got on David. Thank you, family. You already know. Because we done talked about David. We done talked about, and now we got to talk about God. Because if you go to the other 2 videos, we talked about David, the Hebrew Israelites. We're going to stay on them. We're gonna smoke them out their rat hole. You see what I'm saying? Now we talking about G-O-D. You understand? Well, we got to talk about this G-O-D and what he did to Joseph. Now, this was scandalous, man. God was really scandalous. Yeah, we in the house. Yeah, God was really scandalous on what he did to Joseph. Let me know where y'all at, family. What city y'all niggas, where you from? Yeah, damn it, put me a shout out where you from so I can know, where our family is all around the country, all around the world. You understand? Rep your city, rep your state. Throw up a Black Power fist, do what you gotta do. Let me know where you're coming from, family. Anyway, let's talk about G-O-D that forgave a super predator David. You see, a super predator. We're gonna talk about also Judah, who was the patriarch. We got Philly, Tennessee. Houston back in the house. Alabama, Philly, Tennessee. That's right. We got them all the way north, all the way down south. That's right. You see what I'm saying? All the way north, all the way south. Okay, we in the house. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. But anyway, we got Memphis. Oh shit, we got a lot of Southern. Yeah, the South rock with the general. Yeah, okay. Okay, so and I'll give a shout out when I get a chance, you feel me? We got to get on G-O-D. Oh, Chi-Town in the house. Chattanooga. God damn, we even got family from Chattanooga in the house. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Durham in the house. That's right. North Carolina in the house. That's what's up. Yeah. Nah, I can't get no more shouts out till later on. Until I see, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all didn't put them in there, but just let me know where you're from. I'll give you a shout out. We got to get on these. We got to put the smoke on these niggas. You see what I'm saying? They think they're going to keep disrespecting. I'm going to obliterate their ass. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to do some unrepairable damage on them today. Now let's talk about this God that you niggas worship. And you think that God going to forgive you and help you, and he's a deviant entity himself, a deviant, worse than the devil. Worse than the devil. Did y'all know God created evil? God created evil. It say that in the Bible. God created evil. It wasn't the devil that created evil. It was God that created evil. You see what I'm saying? And so, damn, you gave the devil a job. God gave the devil a job. You see? So goddamn it, and killed more people, murdered more people, the motherfucker wiped out the whole planet, wiped out the whole planet. Didn't leave but about 8 people. You see, and God so loved the world. That's what they say. And God so loved the world that he wiped all their ass out. You see what I'm saying? Because he created them, and the devil got the ups on God and turned everybody evil. You understand what I'm saying? Say God looked at the world and regretted he made motherfuckers. I would say, well, goddamn, if you God, and you understand, and you so good, then it should be, how can the devil beat you like that? How could the devil get a hold of your creation and turn them all bad? You a weak God. That ain't no kind of goddamn God I want to believe in. That goddamn the devil could get, and you gave him a job. You gave the devil a job. He didn't even have no goddamn job. It wasn't even no devil. You understand? You created evil. Matter of fact, I think that was Isaiah. I think that was Isaiah. Yeah, he did. Created evil. Isaiah 45:7. Isaiah, for anybody out there that want to look it up, go look it up. God damn it, I'm going to put it right here on the goddamn screen. Your good God created evil. And then the same evil that he created got the ups on him. That's a weak God. And it says in Isaiah 45, verse 7, it says, I formed the light and created darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Yeah, so you create the evil. You create the evil, and then when you create the evil and the people will become evil, you become, you become mad at the world, and then you goddamn destroy the world because of the shit you created. So it's really your fault. It's really your fault, God. You see what I'm saying? And so this is I don't know what you call a bipolar God. You see, this is a bipolar God. Create evil, and then the people become more evil. God, the devil get up on God and turn the majority of his creation is evil. The majority. But when he created man, he said he looked at man and woman, and what he saw was very good. Well, goddamn, if they was very good, how did they turn out to be very evil? You see? And you mean to tell me out of all your creation, only 8 people? Out of all the creation, God saved only 8 people. Noah, his 3 sons, and the wives of his sons. You see, 8 people out of everybody on the planet. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. God is weak. God is weak. But let's get into this now. Because God got a law. He gave Moses some laws, right? I'm gonna speak to this law. I'm gonna speak to this law. I'm gonna speak to this law. And I believe it is in Deuteronomy. If I'm not mistaken, it is in Deuteronomy. There you go. It is in Deuteronomy. I told myself, I got to get the exact chapter. But it says, now this is the law against adultery, okay, which God violated. God violated his own laws. So you cannot, this is a bipolar God. This is a disingenuous God. You see what I'm saying? Tell you one thing, do another. You see what I'm saying? That you remember when people used to say, do as I tell you, not as I do. You see, that's some bullshit. No, motherfucker, you should be an example of what you tell me to do. If it's the right damn thing, you should be an example. But God ain't no example of what he say is right. Now it says here, this is Deuteronomy, and it speaks to being betrothed. When you betrothed if you are betrothed to somebody, Betrothed, that means you are engaged to that individual. A woman is betrothed to a man. That means that she is engaged with that man, and that man is engaged to her. And so there is a law that not only if you are married to a man, you see what I'm saying, or a woman, that not only being married and violating that marriage is adultery, even being engaged to a man, and there's a violation within that engagement, that is also adultery. That is also adultery. Why is that important? Because God violated Joseph when he engaged with Mary. When he impregnated Mary with Jesus, she was engaged to Joseph. She was engaged to Joseph. Now, listen to me now. This is the law in Deuteronomy that God gave Moses. These are laws that come directly from God. And it says, now this is, I want to get exactly the verse, the chapter. Let me get exactly the chapter. There you go. It's 22. Deuteronomy 22:25. Deuteronomy is the second, is the 22nd chapter of Deuteronomy. Okay? And it says, listen to me. Well, it's actually 23 in this one, I believe. If a damsel, listen to me, Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter, 23rd verse. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed to a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, you see, then ye shall bring them out of the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. Okay? You see, the damsel, because she cried not being in the city, and the man because he have humbled his neighbor's wife, so thou shalt put away evil from among you. You see what I'm saying? And so even if you are engaged, that is considered adultery. Now, this is very important. And why is this important? Because when you read about Mary, when we read about Mary, let me see, I might already have it up here. There you go, right here. Here you go, right here. This is actually Luke, the first chapter. This is Luke, the first chapter. That's all, and you could go to the 26th verse, and it says, in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth to a virgin betrothed, engaged to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David, and came to her and said, greetings, oh favorite one, the Lord is with you. So now, you know, the God big pimping. He come in with some slick talk. Yeah, he came in with some slick talk. Now how many people have already been stoned for the act that this God has committed between Mary and Joseph? He done broke his own laws. You see what I'm saying? By interceding in a marriage between Mary and Joseph. Now, if he knew that, and this is Almighty God, you see what I'm saying? This is Almighty God. Don't you? If he knew that was going to be the woman that was going to be the mother of Jesus, why wouldn't he just put her up? You see what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he just choose a life for her that wouldn't require her being engaged to another man? Because the man felt violated. You see what I'm saying? You know, and Joseph was about to throw the towel in. He about to throw the towel. He was going to divorce her privately, keep her, to keep us, from being shanked and being stoned, because they would have stoned her. If he wouldn't have kept it quiet, they would have stoned Mary. You see what I'm saying? Now, how many other people in the Bible didn't get that pass? But Mary get a pass. David get a pass. Bathsheba get a pass. But everybody else been stoned to fucking death for the same goddamn crime. This is a sin. You see, this is a sin against God, and he didn't broke his own law. That's why, but sending motherfuckers to hell and shit for other shit, you understand that he say this is law. You shouldn't break this law. You should not do this. If another person who maybe they wasn't a prophet or something, they ass got stoned on the spot. Yet and still, David, a sexual predator, super predator. Then you got God himself is a predator. Man, you's a predator. Ain't no other way. God committed adultery. Period. God committed adultery. God committed adultery. Okay, he came in between Joseph, and Joseph was about to throw in the towel. You see what I'm saying? Joseph about to throw in the towel. He was going to divorce her. And then Gabriel came to Joseph and said, Joseph, hold up, Joseph. I know you're mad, bro. But don't be too mad, because that which is in your wife's, soon-to-be wife's stomach is of God. As if they're going to make, so that's God. That's God, baby. Okay, all right. Well, goddamn it, you better get a goddamn escalator on the way up to God. You better get you understand what I'm saying? Goddamn it, you better get an escalator on up to God, goddamn it, because he gonna have to take care of his damn baby. That's what he gonna have to do. You done violated my house. You gonna have to go on up there with God. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to get Moses and Elijah to babysit. Because goddamn it ain't going to happen down here. You see what I'm saying? Now, you know good and goddamn well, ain't no man going to accept and say, oh, it's God. But you know what? the crazy shit about it, this show you how Greek this shit is. Cause that's what Zeus did. That's all Zeus did was you know what I'm saying? Lay with other men wives. That's all it is. Let's cut through the chase. Let's cut through the chase. That's all Zeus did. You understand what I'm saying? You know, even Hercules, the woman mother of Hercules was another man's wife. Yeah, she had twins. One was the king's son, and the other one was Zeus' son, which was Hercules. That show you how Greek this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Let's stop playing games, man. Let's stop playing games. And so I see why David is so beloved of God. Because David and God is in each other's likeness. God and Jesus is in each other. And Joseph, what kind of nigga is Joseph? You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? He didn't punk Joseph. God didn't punk Joseph. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God, you know, just let me know the next time you're coming over, God. You know, I'm going to go on and get me an Airbnb. Just take on over, dog. You know what I'm saying? Since you can come in whenever the fuck you want to. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Send me a kite. You know, just tell Gabriel to whisper in my ear the next time you show up, you know, and I'm gonna go on down to Bethlehem. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little in, if you can help a nigga out and give me a little in down there in Bethlehem. I'll go on down to Bethlehem. Let me know when you finish. Let me know when you finish, and then I'll come back on home. Can you do that for me, God? You see what I'm saying? Just try not to have no more babies. Oh my God, this is a ridiculous ass book, man. I mean, goddamn, Joseph. He done punked Joseph. I say, man, that shit is ridiculous, man. The shit, and knowing damn well the woman was engaged. He didn't have to do that. He could have put that woman up. He could have did anything other than shame this man, because the man felt betrayed. You see what I'm saying? He like, goddamn, he come home, he like, goddamn, I ain't even touched nothing. Like, damn, she big in the belly and shit. Oh, my God. He go, man, and like I said, if he would have made it public, they would have stoned her ass. They would have stoned her. You feel what I'm saying? Because she had broken the law. But this is God. This is God. This is fucking God that did this, man. You understand? This ain't no lowly, and they always talking about the Hermetics, and I'm not, no, you not the Hermetic. We don't do shit like you motherfuckers. Yeah, y'all, you know, even with Abraham, you know what I'm saying? Abraham, and I'm going to check, and I'm going to tell people, because the Pharaoh had to check Abraham, like, you lying ass motherfucker. You know, Abraham had came into Egypt, right? And he married to his half-sister. You see what I'm saying? Let's be 1,000. Let's just deal with this shit. They always want, yeah, he was married to his half-sister, his father's daughter. And he tells her, you know, you're so beautiful that don't tell them you my wife, because they're going to kill me and take you. You see what I'm saying? And so he say, tell them that you my sister, which she was. You see what I'm saying? And so when they came in, they, you know, in the Bible want to pretend like she's so beautiful, but yet and still she couldn't even have children. This is Sarah. You see what I'm saying? She couldn't even have children. All the Hebrew women, they was so damn, they was infertile. Now one of them could have a baby. Yeah, it's always some crazy shit how God had to intercede for them to, you know what I'm saying, to even have children. So I see, you know what I'm saying? This is a really, I mean, when you get to the root of it. But anyway, they come in and supposedly Pharaoh's soldiers saw the woman and say, you know what? and told the Pharaoh, and the Pharaoh say, bring her to me. But he asked him, he said, man, is this your wife? He said, no, this is my sister. So which means it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And so the woman go with the Pharaoh and shit, and then God come to the Pharaoh and say, you know, what you doing with this man's wife? And Pharaoh say, well, you know, basically Pharaoh say, well, the motherfucker lied to me. He lied to me. He didn't say this was his wife. He said it was his sister. And so he called Abraham and he rebuked Abraham. He said, man, basically he said, man, what the fuck is, because God had punished Pharaoh for that. And he said, man, basically like, bitch nigga, you didn't set me up because you didn't told me this was your sister and now God is cursing me. Why would you do that? You see what I'm saying? So he rebuked Abraham's ass because he didn't kill him. You see what I'm saying? And it seemed that he had more moral than Abraham. You see what I'm saying? He had more morals than Abraham. But I'm just showing you, if you go in the book and break it down, you will see that y'all not the Hermetics. You right. Because y'all some lowly scumbags. The damn Shemites is lowly scumbag. Look at Esau. He stole his brother's birthright. You see what I'm saying? He stole his brother's birthright. Look at Cain and Abel. Look at goddamn, all of them is going against. They sold Joseph into slavery. Their own brother sold him into slavery. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you, when y'all get to talking all this motherfucking lineage shit, it got to be more than some goddamn lineage. Yes, you understand? But lineage, that's that man or that woman's personal lineage. Ain't got shit to do with you. They don't owe you no loyalty. You see what I'm saying? And even if y'all in the same bloodline, they could very well be your demise. So it got to be moral, spiritual, nationalistic loyalty that got to be involved. You got to be more than just some goddamn lineage. No, it got to be more. What's your moral code? What's your spiritual code? Are you committed to the upliftment? Because there's some people that got lineage and they don't give a fuck about no. They just in for themselves. Once they get their money from their mamas in which they entitled to, they don't got to submit to no code. What kind of code? They ain't obligated to commit to no code. Whatever inheritance coming through their mamas and their daddies, that's rightfully theirs, regardless to whether they commit to a code or not. So what is the motherfucking moral code? What is the spiritual code? What's the nationalistic aspirations of these people? You see what I'm saying? So this is what we talking about. It be your brother be telling you, yeah, nigga, and be the first one sticking the goddamn knife in your back because he's closer to you. You see what I'm saying? He's closer, and that don't mean your brother would personally, but I'm just saying when you look at it, goddamn it, 9 times out of 10, when you look at the greatest men in history, look at Julius Caesar. You see what I'm saying? Who was that stuck? It was his best friend. Actually, you know, I shouldn't have used that, but it is. It is what it is. What was his Brutus? Brutus. I think Julius and Brutus might have been together. You know what I'm saying? But Caesar wanted all power, but they knew it. So Brutus, who was closest to him, was the motherfucker that stuck the knife in his back. That's right. God damn it, it don't make no difference. You can go down through history. So you better be careful. But I had to bring that out about God. You see what I'm saying? And how he committed a heinous act on Joseph and Mary. You see what I'm saying? And based on the law, she should have been stoned. She should have been stoned. David should have been stoned. You see what I'm saying? Because they know what the fuck they was doing. Because after he explained it to her, she was with it. Now, Mary was with it. He said, now look, you gonna be, and she said, okay, I'm a vessel of God. And right there, goddammit, they should have got on her ass. They should have came in there with a bag of stones and got with her ass. And they should have did David the same damn way. They should have went upside David's head and Jonathan. They should have stoned both David and Jonathan. He shouldn't have lived long enough to have did what he did to Bathsheba. They should have stoned David's ass back when he was with Jonathan. You see what I'm saying? They should have came in there with a bag of stones And they should have went all up inside his damn head. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, family, I just wanted to bring that information to y'all. It's right and exact. Nobody, they can try to weasel and nigga, get out of here, man. Quit letting them niggas weasel you. And quit letting them talk about Egypt. And Egypt is upstanding, lasted for 3,000 years. The Israelites couldn't even remain a fucking nation for less than 100, 200 years. How long did Israel remain a nation? They couldn't last 100 years, man. How long? It began, the beginning of the United Monarchy was around the 11th century BC, right around 1000 BC. And it fell in goddamn, where the Northern Kingdom fell in 722 BC. So you're talking about 300 years. And the Southern Kingdom was conquered 587. So you talking about almost a little bit over 400, 400 years. You see, 400 years, 300 years, and 400 years. So they didn't even last long enough. God damn it. I mean, you could get 2, 3 pharaohs in Egypt and put them together, and that's their whole history. You see what I'm saying? So they didn't even last that goddamn long. That just show you how savage they was. And how in the hell you gonna be the beloved of God? Wait a minute, let me go in here. That's right. That's right. How you gonna be the beloved of God, goddamn it, and he don't give you, you understand? It should be some perks that come with that. Goddamn, you supposed to have the longest surviving nation and all. I mean, y'all motherfuckers is weak. Break this shit down right, family. You can't not follow behind that book, man. There's some things in it that if you let the general interpret it, I can show you. You understand the divinity of our people. But you're right. They right. The Semitics and the Hamitic are not the same. The Hamitic are the true chosen of God. Those are the African. The Semitics is a fabricated mixed breed people. Arabs, Greeks, Romans. That's why it's so easy for them to take in the likes of these so-called Hispanic motherfuckers with the goat fur on their face. I'ma just come straight 100. Matter of fact, let me get that before I get out of here, man. Cause we're going on the we're going on Sabra for the rest of the night. What time? Yeah, we're going on Sabra. We're going straight to work on Sabra. Separate the sheep from the goat. There you go, right there. See, that's where, I know how I hurt them niggas. Don't come in here. What's that? Man, I'm gonna get on his ass. I'm gonna hurt his ass. I'm gonna hurt that Neanderthal. I'm gonna hurt that Neanderthal. Sitting in here talking crazy about ancient Egypt. And they sitting up here talking about that, I seen them get on Reggie. I ain't gonna even call their name yet, but I'm just letting them, I want them to say something. They're gonna get on Reggie and tell Reggie, which he's weak as hell. He should never go and represent nobody because he believe in Charles Darwin and monkey man and shit. And so they go get a cripple-minded nigga like him to get up there and embarrass the whole goddamn community. These mentally crippled, decrepit niggas. And they say, well, goddamn it, y'all don't even wear the same clothes as your ancient African. Bitch, we ain't in the desert, you dumb motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers walking around with desert uniform. They act like the clothes is righteous. Nigga, that's desert uniform. Don't nobody put on no goddamn desert uniform in North America, you fool. See? Talking about what? So we supposed to be walking around with loincloths and goddamn sandals with no shirt on in North America, you fool. You's a weak mind. You better not ever, I'll get on you, man, and I'll be on your ass like a lion on a hyena. You see what I'm saying? I remember I seen this one where this lion just broke this goddamn hyena back. First bite. He got on top of that motherfucker and he was like, "Argh," and goddamn it, and cracked it. You understand? That motherfucker couldn't even move no more. You understand what I'm saying? Broke his back. That's what I do to you. Anytime you ready to bring it to me, call my name. I swear to God, goddamn it, I'll be on your ass. I'll be on your ass like goddamn it, white on rice. And that ain't even a good goddamn paraphrase, but goddamn it, the best one I can think of right now, goddamn it. Goddamn it, I'll be on your ass like melanin on a nigga. That's right. I'll be on your ass like melanin on a nigga from goddamn Sudan. And I mean that. Call my name. But anyway, they talking about Reggie ain't had no didn't have on the garb of his ancestors and shit. I tell them niggas to show me one scroll, show me one wall where you can see where Hebrew and what clothes they wore in ancient time. I want to see this shit. I want to see a Hebrew walking around with rhinestones and some of these niggas got Timberland boots on. I got on one nigga out there. The nigga got on Timberlands, got on goddamn the same shit. I seen the nigga walking around with some regular clothes on just like anybody else. I want to get on that nigga. Yeah, I want to get on that nigga talking about walking around with some goddamn rhinestone headbands on and goddamn one motherfucker, he was one of them poor niggas. He couldn't afford, yeah, Philly in the house. He couldn't afford no nice bracelets and shit, cuffs. They call them cuffs for men. He couldn't afford no nice cuffs like the guys that's getting money. This nigga took Reynolds wrap. This nigga had Reynolds wrap bracelets on his arm. Man, listen to what I'm telling you. The nigga had Reynolds wrap. You see what I'm saying? They didn't even get a nigga a belt. This nigga had rope. This nigga had rope for a belt. This nigga had tied his pants up with a rope and had some old beat up ass Timberlands on and all. So what kind of goddamn garb is that? I ain't trying to talk about the man. If the man, that's all the man had, then you know what I'm saying? I apologize to talk about you like that, but then y'all want to sit up here. Let's go blow for blow. Let's do this shit. Any given fucking time, I will demolish you niggas. And that's real motherfucking talk. Let me know. Let me know. I want that Neanderthal. Wait a minute. Let's get this shit to separate the sheep from the goat. Let's get this shit to separate the sheep from the goat. And y'all better understand this because I'm breaking this esoterical understanding down for y'all. Okay, here we go. Here you go. The sheep's and the goat. This is Matthew 25 now. You can start verse 31 and it says, when the Son of Man, say you hear me? Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him and he will separate the people one from another as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. And he will put the sheep, the woolly-haired African, Hametics, on his right, which stands for righteous, and he'll put the goats, the straight-haired man, on his left, because they all the way left and gon' get left. So once you understand that, you will understand that what these niggas is doing up there is fraudulent. It is fraudulent, and they cosplaying like they really Hebrew Israelite, which don't really mean shit too much. But based on the book, them niggas is fraudulent. You understand what I'm saying? And we have to call them niggas to court because we must find these niggas of being guilty of cosplaying like they some goddamn Hebrew Israelite. And the nigga ain't a Hebrew. He ain't even an Israelite. He ain't nothing. He got the goat fur on this. And this nigga's a traitor and probably go off in his, we might have to do his lineage. You understand what I'm saying? Because he might have to do that nigga's lineage now. Might find out he a tether. Yeah, when you get over there, hey man, I'm just gonna be real with you. When you get over there, nigga, on that East Coast and shit, you had to do a little, and I'm just saying, because that's the ports. That's where motherfuckers come in. You understand? Motherfuckers be over there cosplaying over there and shit, and they be over there hiding and trying to integrate into with the bloodline and shit. You see what I'm saying? And that might be some undercover shit to try to usurp us. You feel what I'm saying? They trying to usurp us, family, and we got to check into the nigga bloodline. I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna shock the world, nigga. It's time to get that goddamn tree out, nigga. It's time to get that tree out. I appreciate y'all, family. I don't even think I put the damn links in. Did I put the links in this time? I ain't even put the motherfucking link in. Not again. I don't even think I put the link in again. Getting on these niggas. Y'all know how I do. Ain't no motherfucker can beat me, man. Can nobody beat me? I'm just telling you. When I can't be beat. I'll debate God, nigga. I'll debate God. I fear nothing. And real motherfucking talk. I'll debate God. If y'all can set the shit up and y'all can get God on them, I'll debate God. Nigga, I don't care who you get. You can get John the Baptist. You can get John the Baptist. You can get Peter, Paul. You can put Peter and Paul on the same team. You can get all the disciples. You can get the 12 disciples, put them on the same team. I don't give a fuck who you get. You can get you can put Jesus and John the Baptist on the same team and add Moses if you need him. You see, put 3 of them motherfuckers on the same. They're going down. I got all their lineages. I got all that shit. They done for. Okay, so I put some links in there. Let me go ahead and me put this at the top, fam. Get on over there to Patreon because I'm going on there today. I gotta put some fire up there on Patreon, and I'm gonna most definitely show out. I'm gonna put the visuals up there. I know that's what y'all want. Get over there. The membership, family, I'm about to fill that shit up. I know I've been doing a whole lot of work, and it's hard for me to balance all that shit at one time, but I'm about to stack them memberships up. I'm gonna keep giving my family some exclusive shit because that's what's needed. Y'all need some exclusive shit. Y'all gonna have it, so y'all make sure y'all check for the memberships because it's looking like, oh, ain't shit, and then you gonna see that fire gonna be right there. 24/7 live stream. Man, we got the hardest motherfucking page. Ain't no motherfucking page harder than the general page. It ain't possible. It ain't motherfucking possible. There's no page on this motherfucker where you could come and get this kind of information. I promise you. I'll see y'all soon. Check me out. Make sure y'all get over to Sarasun SETI because we're going to finish the day off on Sarasun SETI's YouTube page. All right, family. See you. Black Pop.